Why can I never escape school days?
Okay, you want to know? You want to know what's even worse, right? Is that so? I was watching anime on YouTube still at this point, right? So, and I remember because I'd go to my anime list because that's what everyone did, right? Like you would look at which ones were high rated and which ones, you know. For some reason, School Days was like one of the highest rated. But it was like split, right, between like it was either a 10 or a 2.
Yeah.
And I thought I'm gonna be in the 10 category because everything I've watched so far I fucking love. Yeah. Right. So first off, I already had a bad start with watching School Days because I remember watching School Days HQ or something, and it was like,
well, like a spin-off?
It was like 40 minutes.
No. School Days HQ, to explain, is the original visual novel of School Days, but the original visual novel of School Days was basically just a full-on anime. Yeah, right. It was all animated.
Okay,
I didn't know that. This is the first time I just found that out.
Yeah, so you can watch. You can watch all of School Days HQ on something like Pornhub or X Videos, which if you're really just looking,
no hamsters.
If you're really just looking to watch the clips that you're looking for, you can just find it on there.
And they would have showed the clips in that. I didn't get that far. I got about because it was a 40-minute episode 1,
right?
And I watched 40 minutes, and I was like, this doesn't seem right. Am I watching the right thing? Like everyone's saying it's good. Like, is this right?
It's so funny that you say like the School Days like Mal is either like a 10 or a 2.
I
was definitely one of those people who put it as a 10.
I know you did, you piece of shit. Because I know exactly what
is going on here?
I know what mindset you were in, where you were like, I'm in the fucking hood. I gotta say yes.
What is going on? Why am I sitting next to someone who gave School Days a 10?
Okay, look.
He's that sheep, right? Who everyone else has set at a 10, and he doesn't want to be that one guy who's like, I don't think I have good taste. No, I have good taste. I can appreciate it. So that's
because for me, right, like School Days was like
garbage.
It was crap until the last episode, because the last episode I was like, first of all, I remember just like sitting there. We're obviously not going to say it, but I'm sure there's lots of people who know.
If you don't know what happens at the end of School Days,
Boat Kun comes out, right? Everyone knows. But like School Days for me, that ending was like the most satisfying thing I'd ever seen in anime.
Okay. I will give you that. It was satisfying, but then I remembered like I just sat through 11 of the most boring shit in my life.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is big enough to redeem it.
Like the first 11 episodes was just like, I think I need anger management right now.
Yeah.
Because oh my god, I hate the main character so much.
Oh my god,
and then
I hated
like
him.
the fucking orgasm you got at episode 12 where what happened happens and you're like, oh
yeah.
Okay,
that for me,
god.
that ending for me made it a 10.
No.
Like I was like, for me, I specifically remember I'm glad I went through those 11 episodes because I got to watch the most satisfying ending
that's bullshit.
I've ever seen.
Bullshit. That's recency bias, right? Because you're basing your review of how it ended, not how the absolute shit truck that you had to like shovel through.
Okay, no, but here's the thing, right? Like I've said this so many times in videos, but like the ending for me is so fucking important because like I had the exact
you got that goldfish brain, the one that like tunes everything out.
Because I had the exact opposite experience with Dead Man Wonderland.
No, I still like Dead Man Wonderland.
Because Dead Man Wonderland for me was amazing first 10 episodes, and the ending was just the most garbage, bullshitty, like, okay, we ran out of budget ending that I've ever seen, that it just completely ruined the experience.
But that doesn't mean it's a 1. I mean,
I didn't put Dead Man Wonderland.
What'd you give it? What'd you give Dead Man Wonderland?
The anime?
Yeah.
Like a 5.
What? No, it's better than a 5.
Because then I read the manga, and the manga's infinitely better.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought
because the manga actually ends.
Did you like the ending of the manga though?
It's better than the fucking anime.
I guess. I remember reading Dead Man Wonderland and I kind of liked what it did a little bit, but the ending I wasn't too big of a fan of in the manga.
Right.
But
I enjoyed it, even if it was like a mediocre ending, right? Like,
at least you got an ending.
At least I got an okay ending, whereas the anime just left me wanting more, and I'm like, don't cock tease me like that after 10 amazing episodes.
But would you rather a show that has like 10 amazing episodes with no ending, or 24 episodes with 10 amazing episodes and then it starts to go kind of meh and the ending's a little questionable?
The first.
Right, really? That's what we got with Dead Man there.
Yeah.
Right, we got 10 bangers. And
that's why, like,
but like, I'm just trying to like wrap my head around how you could justify
the School Days.
Okay. I've just been sitting here for like the past few minutes having a fucking mental breakdown by myself.
Let me rephrase. Okay, I had so many opinion changes on the ending to School Days, like so many times.
Okay, so what would you give School Days now then?
Now I would give it a 6.
No,
off,
man.
I had a phase where I'm like, is this ending genius or is it the worst garbage that
not
I've ever
genius.
seen.
If I like, you know, if I make a character that is so fucking abhorrent and then I kill him off, you shouldn't be.
He's not even a good character. He's not a good character.
But that's exactly the reason why the ending was so satisfying.
It's satisfying, but it's just so fucking surface level. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, I wouldn't watch it again.
Because he like this protagonist is the one that we follow. He made this character dog shit on purpose, but then there's also little bits where he tries to make you like the guy, and that's the worst part. And that's what I fucking hate. It's like, no, don't try to make me sympathize with this cunt. he just had like a threesome in like class 3B. Like, what the fuck? He just had like he's supposed to be a dad or some shit.
I loved that's the one character development that what the fuck is it? Makoto had. That was his name.
Makoto, that was his. Because he's so fucking bland. I couldn't even remember his fucking. I can't remember any of the character names.
I love the one character development Makoto had is that he started out as this like absolute simp for Sekai, and then just turned into these most like fucking.
Kotonoha, that was a fucking name.
He became like the Giga Chat.
Giga Chat.
And the episode for me that made me like had to like pause and go like was like when they wanted to have like a threesome or something. I like paused it and I was like.
Chotto mate. Chotto fucking mate.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, no, and it was so like porn. Like, it was literally a porn plot. How it happened as well.
No, because it is a fucking porn plot.
Yeah, it was.
School Days HQ is a porn plot.
That's the worst thing about it, right? Is they try and sell you that it's not a porn plot, and then they hit you with the in front of my salad plot, and you're like, no, this isn't what I want. Like, and the fact that people on Mal had the fucking balls to be like, this is an artistic masterpiece of our generation.
I'm definitely that one guy who said that. I'm like, this ending is absolutely genius. You guys just don't understand.
The timing is impeccable. It's like, no, it's like, yeah, okay, if my dog got rabies and I watched it die for 3 hours, yeah, I'd probably see it put down, but it would be satisfying, right? Because it's just suffering. That's what that anime was. It was just suffering. I fucking hated it. And the fact that I had to then watch 40 minutes of a Let's Play or whatever the fuck it was of the first thing.
See, I didn't watch that.
And the worst part is that imagine, okay, before you could even start the dog shit pile that is fucking School Days, you had to watch 40 minutes of the same thing before you started the same thing again. So I remember watching the first episode already bored out of my mind because I'd seen this shit before in a slightly different way. And I was like, I hate School Days.
Let's end it.
School Days sucks, cock.
I thought I had left School Days in the past. Yeah. I never thought I'd hear those two words again. And I never thought I'd be sitting next to the guy who, you know, because I remember that Mal phase and I thought everyone must be trolling. Yeah. This is like the interspecies reviewers kind of thing. Everyone's giving this a 10. Everyone's being fucking ironic. There's no way that there can be a guy who actually... I'm sure there were. Yeah. I'm sure there were. But I can't imagine. I couldn't imagine you unironically gave it a 10. I just can't.
I just remember like
what is happening?
I had a video like this is a video.
Well, you corrected your opinion.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
not enough.
I made two videos. I had a video. The first video I ever made on School Days was right after I finished watching it, and I think it's like a 6-year-old video, and it's called like "Is the School Days ending a masterpiece?" or something like that. I don't know.
Oh my god!
And it was just like me going like, yeah, I think it was.
That is the part, guys, that this comment and I want to tell you guys about. It's just that shift between loving a character from the first episode and thinking, yeah, I want to support this guy's love, till the end where we're actually happy that he's dead. Just that execution possibly makes School Days one of the most cleverly created animes ever.
Yeah, but okay, it's like imagine if Code Geass' ending, right? You had that, but then 25 episodes was just us following like Nunnally, like just her daily life. You know what I mean? Like that shit's boring as I don't want to fucking.
It's like it wasn't like the ending was satisfying, but it was just a boring show. It was a boring show for half of it, and then the second half was just like anger management.
I think I gave it such a high score because I just appreciated the meta behind how the director and producer chose the literal worst ending of any visual novel in existence. Yeah. It was like grade A trolling, in my opinion. And I think that's why I said it was kind of genius.
I mean, it's definitely different. Right? That ending was not like an ending like that. You don't really, have we seen anything like that since?
Because there's a reason why we're still talking about School Days after fucking how many years of it since it's been out?
Yeah, but okay, here's the thing, right? Is that sometimes what is a good ending, right? Do you think of it as a good ending because the story made sense. It really like in the whole thing. It was like, wow, that's a great ending. It really made sense. All the characters built up to this. No, it's a good ending because the main character was fucking awful, and everyone in that show was god awful.
Right.
We just wanted to see them get like revenge.
But I would argue that like an ending that is good, right, doesn't necessarily have to be memorable, right? There's a difference between a memorable ending and a good ending.
It's a memorable ending, not a good ending.
But it's just like pure shock factor, right?
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
It's just like pure shock factor, and it's got not much substance behind that shock factor, right? And that was my big problem with School Days, because at least with the visual novel, you could see fucking sex scenes for one.
Yeah. we can watch the Gigguk chat and
get some tips. He's getting threesomes at like age 16. Oh shit.
Exactly. Because at least in that point, it actually made sense why he was getting all this fucking pussy.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it though? Did it really?
I mean, no, it made sense because he was a fucking hentai,
It made sense in the visual novel, not in the anime, because they didn't explain the hentai subplot, right?
Yeah.
Or the subtext, I guess, that it is like a hentai plot.
I think that was the first time as a teenager that I was like, oh, sex again? Like, you know, like, really? We're going to go with sex again? All right, jeez.
Yeah,
okay.
but like around that time, right? Like that's like the age where like you start to be like beyond those kinds of like sex and poop jokes, where it's all about like if
I don't
this
know,
isn't
man.
like challenging my 16-year-old atheist brain, then it's not good material. You know?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I watched that like pee pee poo poo thing that made me laugh on YouTube like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know if I'm fully gone, but
right, but like it always goes back, right? Like you laugh at poop jokes at age 10, not at age 15, and then you laugh at poop jokes again at age 20.
being a teenager is fucking weird. That's I guess that's all I could say.
It is fucking weird because teenagers, we horny as fuck, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess when you're a teenager, you want to. This is a weird thing that you don't do as an adult, right? When you're an adult, you fully accept what you're into. But as a teenager, you're like trying to mold your interest into what you think you should like.
Yeah, exactly.
And I felt like the shows that you watched, which is probably why this guy gave fucking School Days a 10. He's like, I want to be this smart guy who can see through all the bullshit to see the masterpiece.
No, I will fully admit that's exactly what
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I did that too, right?
Yeah.
There's probably a part of me that would argue that Prison Break was a masterpiece of our time, right? When I look back now, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I was 15.
Yeah.
You know, like it's when you're a teenager, you have dumb opinions, you know? Like
exactly.
I love endings that are fucked up. Endings that like leave you feeling hollow.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that sticks with me so much longer than
You don't like the School Days ending.
that
You literally just described the School Days ending.
no,
so
that's
hypocrite.
That's just fucking your way out of
Joey,
like
fuck off.
yeah.
Speaking of great,
I'll say for Connor.
hey, speaking of great endings,
First of all,
School
not
Days.
a great ending. I that ending was
Has to be a good
dumb as
series.
shit.
Where it has a good ending, Joey.
you didn't say anything like
That
that.
ending could have been like the rawest shit if the previous 5 episodes went dog.
Yeah, but it was the rawest shit.
No, but it would have been fucking cool if it was a good show.
That's one of the rare occasions where the show is shit, but the ending is goated.
okay. Credit where credit's due. The ending was fucking weird to the point where I can't forget it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And I do want more endings where I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Lawrence, I actually have a gift for you today.
Okay.
All right, hang on. I bought this especially for you.
Holy shit.
Go ahead, open it up.
Oh my god!
私の青い電車よ愛すれ
Before this video, I really thought that School Days was the worst anime ever. But now that I think about it, it's actually pretty good.